Remember when I was giving that prophecy some weeks ago, people never believed that something like that is going to come up. It was after the prophecy, when I finished giving the prophecy, then a few weeks later, and this debate now came up right there at the National House of Assembly, where they now begin to discuss about how to go to Finland, the same place I told you there's no need to go there, that going there may result to shame. I told you this, and I said the best way and how to get all this thing done is to now go back to the drawing board. Where are we getting this wrong? What is it that we're not doing well that is bringing people to agitate here and there? What is it that is making people to now not happy to be part of this country anymore? What is it that makes people now to begin to complain here and there? Because major prophet of God, I am a prophet of the nations of the world. I am not a prophet that is just a prophet in one place. I'm a prophet that God has given the grace to saturate the whole world. And that is why when it comes to prophesying and saying things before they happen, the accuracy is what's called the most accurate prophet on the face of the earth. The most accurate prophet in the universe. The most accurate prophet that can be able to say things and they begin to unfold. Because somebody will ask me and say, Major Prophet, do you normally get information before they happen? I am not operating by information. I'm operating by the Spirit. And when I operate by the Spirit, then the Spirit will tell me what is in the future, and I will be able to advise all the people of the world. Because we are in a world that we can sit in Nigeria and also see how people are doing their things in America. We're in a world where we can sit in Nigeria and see how people are doing their things in Finland. We can sit in Nigeria and see how people are doing their things in Ghana. Because the world has become a global world. And the world that has become a global world is no more a world whereby somebody will now be thinking of 1950 or thinking of 1947 or thinking about 1960 or thinking about 1967, 68, 69 and thereabout. You see, if you are in a world where the world has moved digital, the world has gone far, all we should be thinking about or planning today is how do we now go on what's called world competition, where you have people with different kinds of development, people with different kinds of archaeology, people with different kinds of technology, people with different kinds of things that they are trying to, show the world. And the world will now see that, oh, this country is respected because they are the best in agriculture. This country is respected because they are the best in technique. This country is the best, they are the best in electronics. This country is the best in this, in that. We must have a situation where we'll have what's called a level playing ground for everybody, so that everybody can be able to display what they have. Because when people begin to display what they have, that means the greatness we are praying for has started happening. Now, being a prophet does not mean that I'm here to just prophesy. I am here to also advise, because the Bible says a prophet is one that brings what's called edification. The prophet brings what's called comfort. The prophet brings what's called enlightenment. And the prophet brings what's called wisdom and knowledge, because what I see in the Spirit will be able to energize me and enable me to be able to pass across the right message, so that people that has ear will hear what the Spirit is saying. And people who understand the things of the Spirit, the mystery of life, can be able to follow the mystery of life and get to where they are going. So I want to say this very clear to everybody that's watching Major Prophet. We have come to a point and a time that everybody should begin as quick as possible, begin to pay attention to the things of God and what God is saying. Because all these things are making me, when I look at things in the Spirit, to say them, I will be like, oh, how many will you say and how many will they hear? If I keep on saying this and saying this and saying that, and they are not hearing and they are not listening, how will they be able to now change or do the right thing? People change when they hear the truth and adhere to the truth. When you hear a man or God speaking through a man to you and you are able to pay attention, that is where growth starts. We need peace all over the world. We need peace all over Nigeria. We need peace all over the place. We need everybody's rights to be given to the person. We need to now advance and enter another level. We need to now fulfill destiny and purpose. We need to now all be happy in a country where we find ourselves, that we may be able to fulfill purposes, and not a country where we find ourselves and everybody is not the same, while we say we are the same. Our prayer is for everybody to now see a way we can be the same. But we are praying that we want to be the same. But some people are not taking that. And don't forget, as the custom is always on this mount, that every end of the year, the major prophet of God will download the universe and scan through with the microscopic heavenly ability and the strength of the Holy Spirit to be able to scan through the universe, scan through Nigeria, scan through Africa, scan through all the nations of the world and tell us what is going to be the next thing that will happen on the face of the universe. So wherever you're watching the major prophet of God, be ready for God, because every noise will be arrested and destroyed by fire. Because the moment of God is this moment. No power, no spirit, no demon will interfere with what God is about to do for you. So wherever you are, I want to quickly begin to share the broadcast with your loved ones, share the broadcast with your friends, begin to copy this broadcast and share it everywhere and comment on it. I receive, I connect, because it's a season of prophetic connection. Your connection matters a lot. A lot of people are not serious with connections, and that is why tomorrow you may need that very connection you have looked down on. You will want to connect, but you say, oh, I did not connect, oh, I don't have the number, oh, I don't have the connection, oh, I don't have the access, oh, I would have contact, but I don't have the contact. So this is what's called prophetic spiritual connection. Prophetic spiritual connection, season of prophetic connection that will now energize your spirit, energize your body, and become a spiritual tool and a spiritual strength for your life and that of your family, which will make it impossible for the enemies of your destiny or enemies of your career to be able to interfere with what God has already predestined for you. That's what's called a destined blessing. As the year is ending, a lot of people will be ending in one complaint or the other. A lot of people will be ending in one agony or the other. A lot of people will be ending with happiness. A lot of people will be ending with joy. A lot of people will be ending with fulfillment. And my prayer and the reason why the major prophet has come here is that as the year is about to end, as we step into tomorrow and next tomorrow, that will be the beginning of the last month of the year, God will open the universe, open the heavens, and command what is meant for you, the blessing that is designed for you, to begin to locate you. Anything that is not of God will never see your way. Anything that is not of God will never come your way. Every projection from the pit of hell can never stand on your way. Every satanic utterance, satanic program, satanic arrangement, every arrangement from the pit of hell. Are there any power from your father's house? Are there any power from the coven of darkness? Are there any power from any world? Are there anything that hinder people? It will never know you or see where you are. It will never smell coming around you, because we are operating with what's called the supernatural, the prophetic grace of God, the prophetic connection that you are making up with God. And that connection will speak for you in the night. It will speak for you in the day. It will speak for you in the morning. It will speak for you in the afternoon. It will speak for you anywhere you go. You are going to travel. You are going to be in the city. Wherever you will find yourself, the connection you have with the Lord will begin to speak for you prophetically, and your enemy will never ever interfere with your miracle or your blessings. So let you be among the people that major prophet of God is online to favor, online to bless, online to unleash the connection that you have. First of all, I want to say that you being under the prophetic grace, like this moment you are under the prophetic grace, means that you are under the supernatural cooking. God is busy preparing you supernaturally. God is busy endowing you with what it takes to conquer the enemies. God is busy putting in you, because Jesus made it clear that the word I speak to you, that they are spirit and they are life. As you are hearing the sound of my voice, you are receiving power, you are receiving grace, you are receiving connection, you are receiving supernatural ability that no power from anywhere can be able to interfere with you. No program of the enemy can be able to near you. Nothing the enemy will have in stock that can come around you, because God has moved you ahead, and I see you ahead. I see you on the top. I see you making it. I see you succeeding. I see the year ending and leaving you with joy, leaving you with happiness, leaving your business blossom, leaving your finance increased, leaving your family rejoicing, leaving everything about you to be in good shape. I see the year ending and I'm seeing laughter, I'm seeing testimony, I'm seeing favor, I'm seeing grace, I'm seeing power, I'm seeing authority. I'm seeing the presence of God overtaking you, and the enemies of our lives will be busy crying. Those people who say, oh, let them see how you are going to end the year. They will see you and they will see that God has favored you. They will see that the connection of God has touched your life. God has smiled on you. God has shown you to make your mouth to be filled with laughter. God has made you to start to dance, to start to celebrate, to start to rejoice. God has put you on the top. God has settled you, and God has clothed you with the garment of joy, garment of celebration. God has already put all the enemy on the run, and as many as they are, they will never ever know where you are. They will never ever near you. They will never even know where you are operating from. They will never ever by any means understand your way. They will see you. They will not know where you're coming from. They will not know the route you're taking. They will not know where you are operating from. They will not know whether you are here or you are there, because you are the Son of God, the one that is born of God, that is like a wind. When the wind is blowing, you don't know where the wind is going, you don't know where it's coming from. That is how you are going to be between now and the end of this year. You will be invisible before your enemy. You will be untouchable before your enemy. You will be unapproachable before your enemy. No of your enemy can see you. No spirit of limitation can see you. No power of limitation can see you. They will never know when you are passing. They will never know when you are coming back. They will never know when you are going. They will never know when you are coming. They will never know when you have executed your plans. They will never know those plans. For some of you that want to build a house, some of you that want to buy a car, some of you that want to achieve one thing or the other, the time is not late. You will still do what you want to do. You will still achieve what you want to achieve. You will still get to where you're going. You will still fulfill that purpose. You will still become that which God said you are going to be. You will still be the man that God said you are going to be this year. You will still be the one that will return to the village, Anata and Warrior. You will still be the one that when you return, people will celebrate. You will still be the one that will take care of all those things in your father's house, because God is going to enlarge your cause. I am standing in the prophetic grace and this moment of prophetic connection that you're having. Remember, your prophet is your prophet. Your prophet is your source of connection. I connect with you and I connect my faith with your faith, and I prophesy you are now harmless like dove. You are now untouchable. You are now invisible. You are now unapproachable. You are now moving with what's called prophetic grace to fly above limitation, to fly above spiritual orders, to fly above whatever the enemy may program. In Jesus' mighty name I pray.